One of the major causes of trauma is offense. One of the major reasons for poverty is trauma. Jesus said, it is imperative, it is expedient, offense must come. Let me take a pause. Normally, when Christians are speaking of offense, we like to take the first line and leave the second line. They say, yes, Jesus said offense must come, so we should learn how to deal with offense. True. Jesus also said, woe. Woe means accursed, anathema, to the one by whom the offense comes. It is better that a stone was tied around his neck and he was flung into the sea. What is offense? The word in the Greek is scandalon, from where we get scandal. It means you teach somebody something that you know will destroy them, but you taught it anyway. You teach your members something that you know will keep them poor so that they will keep paying tithes. You sell to your customers something that you know is substandard so that you will make the money for the day. It is better that a stone was tied around your neck and you were thrown into the sea. You sell to your audience as a journalist news that you know is not edifying them, but the public wants it. Give the people what they want. It is better that a stone was tied around your neck and you were thrown into the sea. Adam, Moses, Elijah, Jonah, John the Baptist. But I can't even finish Adam today. When Adam sinned, God appeared. He said, why did you do what you did? What did Adam say? The woman you gave to me. Who is he blaming? Who is he offended at? Is it my fault that I gave you a wife? The woman you gave to me told me that I should eat the fruits. And a full-grown man ate the fruits. And when they asked him, he said, the woman you gave to me. You know the worst part? When God said, cursed is the ground for your sake, cursed is this, cursed is that, leave my garden, he left. Let us compare him with his son. God told Cain, cursed are you from the ground. He said, my punishment is too heavy for me to bear. Why didn't Adam appeal? He was offended. He didn't even care about the garden anymore. He didn't care whether his children are dying. He didn't care whether his wife is dying. He didn't even care whether himself is dying. He's tired of this garden temple work. Nobody asked him. They just gave birth to him. He's the first man. He didn't even protest. Why are you cursing me like this? Give me another chance. Oh, it didn't start there. The Bible says that it was first his wife that ate the fruits. The mysteries that Apostle Paul said that Eve was deceived. Being deceived, she fell into transgression. 1 Timothy 2:14. But Adam was not deceived. Remember what I talked about, what I said about Scandalon. In order to deceive somebody, the person doesn't have something in their head before regarding this matter. So you came and taught the person what is wrong. So you gave them a belief system, but the belief system is wrong. That's what happened to Eve. Eve knew about the tree and she knew about the fruits, but she did not know much. So the serpent deceived her. But when it got to Adam, Adam was not deceived. So why did he eat the fruit? For a long time, I thought it was love until this morning. I thought he didn't want to see his wife die. So he joined her in death. Until I realized that. Let me see if I can make this fast. There is sin. There's iniquity. There's transgression. There's trespass. There's profanity. They are not the same. Sin means to miss the mark. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. Iniquity means you've done it for so much, it has become your culture, your nature, cultural and generational, even transgenerational. Transgression means to trespass in ignorance. You didn't know that they said do not cross, so you crossed. Trespass is to trespass with knowledge. You knew that they said do not cross, but you still crossed. Profanity is when you get to the end of the road. Now, Eve did not sin, she transgressed. That means that she didn't deserve to die. Because the wages of sin is death, not transgression. Please follow me, I'm getting somewhere. She didn't deserve to die. That is why when she ate the fruit, God didn't kill her. She only became impure and unclean. She was supposed to be purified by Adam. But Adam didn't purify his wife. Instead, he ate the fruit. What I'm explaining to you, you can cross-check it with Leviticus 4. When a woman is declared unclean, she's supposed to be purified. But she was not. Adam was the priest of the garden. He didn't purify his wife. When he ate the fruit, he sinned because he knew. Then, not only himself, his wife also died with him. Because he was her head. How angry can you be to the point where you just give up? That's the kind of offense that John the Baptist was offended. The same offense, Jonah. Jonah said, I'm angry unto death. The same offense, Elijah. Elijah said, take my life, I'm not better than my fathers. We see the same pattern in the Bible, destroying great men. The worst was Moses. Why am I explaining it? When you are talking about Hesed, you will eat offense like food. You will drink it like water. And you will flush it out like feces. If you leave it inside your body, it will destroy you. If you keep offense, but keep offering value, you will operate on the level of value. But you will not operate on the level of love. Nobody will benefit really from what you're doing. Only you. Everything you do will be selfish and self-centered. You don't really care whether what you are doing is working or not, as long as it's working for you. That's where most people are. I tried to help somebody. Look at the way they treated me. I was even trying to counsel her. Look at how she replied me. So what? So let me just leave all human beings. Whether they live or die, it's not my business. Offense, trauma, poverty. Because I've said it before, you cannot be rich, successful, when you are hoarding value. You are keeping value that people will benefit from. Whenever you choose to give it out, you don't give it out for love's sake. You give it out for profit's sake. If I will not gain anything from it, I'm not giving it out. Yourself won't even grow. I know a man of God that when he's teaching, he will teach to some point, then he will stop and say, this one is expensive. This one is what we'll do in master class, what we'll do in seminar. And when he's done, nobody will talk. As soon as he's done, all the people will leave and go and browse what he said and learn it. Who are you hiding information from in this age of the internet? So, instead of hiding something that somebody will still find out, just give it out. So that the person will be grateful to you if they are kind. Or rather, if they are grateful. And so that you can freely ask for help whenever you need to. If you need to. So when the dopamine is flushed out with a hava and kina, and then you are exposed to the raw reality that you don't want to see. You don't want to see. That is when you will have to learn to endure. Oh, and I need to say this. It's easy to endure it in a family setting. It's difficult to endure it for outsiders. It's easy to show love in a family setting because no matter how useless a family relative is to you, they are still family. But it's difficult to show it to outsiders when you are trying to calculate how useful the person is to you, because you are only conscious of yourself. You know, some time ago I told you that witchcraft makes use of the law of love. They don't have love, so they water it down. They do giving, philanthropy, and the likes. They deceive creation. They get resources allocated to them. I said this 3 Sundays ago. When the place where they put you is not yielding, what do you do about it? It's easy to fix family. Can you fix church? Can you fix neighborhood? What level of value do you think you need to offer before people notice you and then reward you? How much more God? So Adam was offended to the point where he didn't care what happened to his wife. He didn't care what happened to him. He didn't care what happened to his offspring. He didn't care what happened to the garden. He didn't even care. Adam knew that if he ate the fruits, the entire cosmos will be invaded by death. He still ate it. And many times I've seen people condemning Adam and Eve, Israel, this one, that one. And I asked the question again and again. When they told you to keep your body and you still went ahead to fornicate, did you not have posterity in mind? Oh, it's my body, my life. It's the same thing that Adam said. It's my body, my life. I don't care what happens. I've been offended. And what is the root of offense? Pride. You think you are something or somebody that is worth being offended. Anybody can get offended, even God gets offended. But pride is what makes you not to let it go. The reason why you hold the offense and you feel that there is a need to reply with an insult or to shout to make the person feel what you are feeling, to feel bad, is because of pride. You feel you are something. Moses was so offended that he told God, what did I do to you that made you to give me this set of people? Yourself that is getting offended is not perfect. Calm down. You broke a relationship that you were receiving value from because they offended you. It's not that the person is demeaning you or making you feel less of yourself or cheating you or making you lose. The person just maybe didn't speak well one day and they're even apologizing. You said, one thing about me is that I don't take nonsense. It's because your heart is full of nonsense already, so you can't take more. Even when you're offended, make sure that you still get the job done. That's what I learned from Jonah. Jonah came out of the whale a bitter man. He was a bitter soul. And he preached with bitterness. He told them, in 40 days, all of you will die. And as he was talking, the animals were repenting. So even when you are bitter, get the job done. Then you can go for rehabilitation afterward. That means that between Adam and Cain, Cain was better. One of the reasons why people are poor is the spirit of entitlement. Let me tell you a story. One day, 4 of us in our family went out to buy some things of recent. And Apostle Evans went his way. My mom went her way. And Apostle Isaac and myself, we entered the bus and we are returning home. It was this old model of bus, not the mini bus. The old model that takes 4 people in a seat. At least that's how they carry in Benin. So, Apostle Isaac sat to the window. I sat near him. Another lady entered and sat to the window this way, and it was remaining the last seat where all of us know that person will sit out. An elderly man entered the bus and sat down. He was tall. He tried to adjust himself. Then he found his balance. However, he wasn't happy that he was the one sitting out. So he told me that I should sit out so that he would sit back. I had the stuff we bought in front of me, front of my leg on my lap. Isaac had his. There was no way we could have shifted out. So I told the man, you are the one who is supposed to sit out. The man was so angry, he quarreled throughout the entire ride. That's the spirit of poverty. Entitlement. Who are you? Shut up. Shut up. Even the unbelievers know. As a man, know the two talk. Let me say it in pidgin. He quarreled like a woman throughout the drive, and we didn't reply him. When we got to our stop, we got down. If you ask someone for help and they don't help, rest. Everybody has the right to say no. And it's not a crime. And it's not a sin. It's not a sin. You start remembering all the things you did. How many things did you do? Like Apostle Evans asked us, if God relates with us the way we relate with people, we will not survive. How many things have you done for the person? Another thing is that unforgiveness. Unforgiveness. First of all, it takes people to hell. But that's not my emphasis. Unforgiveness. You know, unforgiveness causes bitterness. Unforgiveness and offense are the same thing. It causes bitterness. Anybody who is bitter will not find favor. You can write that down. Anyone who is bitter will not find favor. Because the energy around you is not welcoming. You notice that people talk to you more when you are joyful. How much more for somebody to favor you? If you know you like favor, then you have to always be joyful. Joy unspeakable and full of glory. If you're always bitter, you're always frowning, you won't find favor. People won't help you. That's just on the side. It also hampers your growth. And it makes it that you can't give out love. And if you can't give out love, you can't give out much. This is actually one of the major reasons why many people suffering whatever kind of addiction are addicted. Their hearts are closed. It can't receive love. It's like a pool of stagnant water that has mosquitoes on it and it's green. It's not receiving water, it's not giving out water, so it's stagnant. And the water has become dirty to the core. The implication of that is that nothing pure, first of all, will flow out of the heart. Anything that flows out will be corrupted. It will be difficult for people to appreciate what flows out. It will be difficult for it to work, whatever it is you are doing. It will be difficult to have faith. And on the ground of addiction, when the heart is closed and it can't receive love, it will eventually become lonely. When it becomes lonely, it will become depressed. When it becomes depressed, Satan has a handle on you. He will always get you. He will always make you play Billie Eilish. He will always make you play Adele. The heartbreak refused to go. That is the foundation of addiction. If you keep it too long, a demon will crawl into that heart that refuses to open and stay there. If you are welcoming for depression, then you make a playlist of depressed songs. You take NF. You take all the secular artists, I've forgotten their names. The demon will leave and go and get more. Because the place is booming. The addiction will not break. And the person will always be poor. So why can't I come out of this thing? And the worst part is that you are using the presence of God as a drug. You are a junkie. If you don't find presence, you go for glory. You don't find glory, you go for music. You don't find music, you chat with someone. You can't chat with someone, you go for something that will make you movies. Thank you. Especially. It's escapism. Alcohol. And they defend themselves. They say, it's so and so thing that happened. That's why he say, let him just take this one to comfort himself. It's a drug. Instead of the person to find healing, they are taking a drug. When somebody offends you, tell God to heal your heart. And actively seek the person's good. That's how to make sure that the offense does not stay. There are 7 levels of love. Love trying to catch up with perfect love. Number 1 is love yourself. Number 2 is love your neighbor as yourself. Number 3 is love the stranger. Love your enemies. That's number 4. Pray for those who despitefully use you. Pray for those who despitefully use you. It's joined with love your enemies. Love your enemies and pray for those who despitefully use you. Number 5, give your life for your friends. Greater love has no man than this, that the man lays down his life for his friends. Give your life, die for your friends. Or you can write your loved ones. That's number 5, right? That's number 5. Number 6. Give your life for your enemies. Number 7. Live for your enemies. That's the hardest thing to do in life. When you get to living for your enemies, congratulations, you have perfect love. The person used you to the point that they sapped all the life from you. The offense that nobody ever gave you, they gave you. All the things that you never imagined. You know, God was complaining in the Bible. He said that they committed a sin that never came into his heart. All the things that you never imagined that a human being would do in life, did it to you. And, you know, love your enemies is different from pray for your enemies. You might not know because you are not an intercessor. And most times because even your prayers for yourself is perfunctory. It's superficial. You say pray for yourself. You say, Lord, I thank you for my life. I thank you for everything. I'm happy for today. No. Pray for those who despitefully use you is that the person has used you until there is nothing left in you. Now, you know that this person, maybe for example, in the context of the office, the person is trying to get a promotion and God tells you, pray that they get it. Why should I pray that a demon be promoted? You will have to pass the test of love. And if you refuse to pray, she will still be promoted. Don't bother. So it's better you just pray, so that they will count it that you prayed. It's easy to give your life for your child. In order to pay school fees, you didn't eat. In fact, you declared automatic fasting. It's not easy to give your life for a stranger. I once gave a young man money, my transport fare for him to eat, and I trekked home. I trekked to Ramat Park from Ekenwa Road. The next time I saw him in school, he didn't greet me. The next time he spoke to me was when he needed somebody to teach him for exam. I taught him. I once taught a young, it was exam period, 300 level second semester. Every day I land on campus, I would start looking for him. He told me that there is nothing in his head, and he was not joking. The time that I will use to refresh before exam, I'll be teaching him new things. My mind is not organized. And before you know, they say exam has started, we rush. That was how I wrote all my papers in 300 level second semester. And then after that was ASU strike. Throughout the strike, the guy didn't contact me. He didn't talk to me. He didn't even tell me thank you after the exam. And the next time I saw him, I told him, I said, I'm very angry with you. Even with the way I helped you, you didn't, throughout the 8 months of strike, you didn't even say that you should take for one day and chat me up on WhatsApp. He said, if you're angry, be angry and go and die. Yes. Yes, I mean it. Yes. I was so shocked, I started laughing. It was beyond me. I was so shocked. I was suspended. For a while, I talked to one guy, I said, did you hear? She said, leave him. Young man once told me, last year, he said he didn't have food, so I took my bread and I gave it to him. He told me, thank you very much. I said, no problem. I was even happy. At least he said, thank you. In a few days, my name started going around for something I didn't do. They blackmailed me in the office for something I didn't do. When I traced it to the roots, it was the same guy that said it. Said it was me that did it. I asked him why. He said that he knows that I will come out of it, so I was the best candidate. I told him there's no problem. I know that they like you now. They like you. So even if they will not mind it, they will say it's one mistake. It is inevitable that offense will come. Learn to live above it. If you can do this, you would have cultivated one major trait of nobility, of royalty, of aristocracy. Things don't offend you. So why people are taking out time to nurse their wounds? You are moving on because your heart has grown large. Nothing shocks you. I can keep telling stories, but there's no point. I just want you to understand the depth of offense. And I know some of you do. But even if you can take it in the family level, congratulations. Many of the couples here have learned to do that. Take it for outsiders too. Take it for outsiders too. If you cannot do this, you will not be able to progress. And I mean it. You will keep living in the past. You won't be able to heal. So let me go back to the Bible story. This is what condemned Adam and made him to fail. And conditioned Jesus' life. Imagine that his wife became impure. He was supposed to cleanse her as a priest. He did not. Then he sinned and condemned her to death because of his sin. And then it had to take God to come and judge. First of all, cleanse when he killed the animal and covered them with the lamb skin, or rather with the skin of the animal. Then he judged them as a father would. Adam could not play the role of a father. He behaved like a child. Even if you are so angry that you want to kill yourself, is that why you allowed your wife to die too? And all of your generations. He behaved like a child. He behaved like a child. That's irresponsibility. There are many things that I can bring out from this story. Entitlement, pride, lust. Lust, of course. What made him eat the fruit? Okay, let's analyze it and I'll close with that. I've not answered that question. If it was not love, then what did? Since it says that Eve was deceived, and I explained that in order for a person to be deceived, the person does not know anything about it before and you impart to them a belief system. It means that Adam knew something about it, obviously. And even when he heard what the serpent said, maybe from his wife, maybe from the serpent, it's not that he believed it. Because if he believed it, he would have been deceived. He didn't believe it, but he still ate the fruit. So it simply means that he was tired of God. He was looking for a way out. The serpent told him, if you eat the fruit, you will become like God. So I'm tired of serving. Let me just be God. Lust. Pride. He ate the fruits. He was not God. He did not become God. He died. I'm tired of serving. I'm tired of walking. I'm tired of being the one that has to take initiative every time. I'm tired of all this. Give me the fruits. Look for a woman for me. Give me two bottles. Recommend movie that I will watch. Let me go and crash at my friend's place for a while. And leave these God-forsaken people. Let me run and never come back. It's better safe that I died. I didn't want to present it in a funny way because I didn't want to laugh. Because offense is not funny. What I'm communicating is not funny. The fact is that as a Christian, only God can reward you. I need you to get it in your head. Only God can reward you. And God will reward you if you follow peace with all men to the end. If you esteem others above yourself to the end. If you bear another person's burden to the end. If you do it halfway, no reward. I told you before, God does not reward people that put in effort. He rewards people that got results. Irresponsibility simply means, it's not my business. Am I my brother's keeper? Why should I be the one to do something about it? That's irresponsibility. You don't want to be responsible for it. It will end in tears if you continue like that. You shouldn't expect to find help when you never gave help in the first place. Tell God to help you so that you don't run away from what will heal you, but you run towards it. You don't run away from what will save you, but you run towards it. You don't run away from what will transform you,